So for those who plan to brave the crowds today on Black Friday or shop online to score deals on holiday gifts, you have to make sure that you have a game plan. And joining us now with some tips is Jim Wilcox. He's the senior editor for Consumer Reports. Jim, what is it about today? People love going out and getting those deals. Why is that?
Yeah, it's funny because, it's definitely a day that some people love and some people love to hate. The people who do enjoy going out, they cite being among crowds, the excitement of being in a store when this is happening. But probably more than anything, it's the lure of getting the best deal of the year that drives a lot of people into stores.
So is that what it is, though? Is this day, is Black Friday the best day of the year for deals?
Not always, and that's sort of, one of the funny things is that for certain types of items, we've seen with tracking toys or TVs, a lot of times the deals actually get cheaper after Black Friday and as you get closer to Christmas, depending on the year and, inventories, different things like that. So while we do see some deals that aren't repeated, a lot of them are. And in fact, we see cheaper prices on a lot of items as you get closer to Christmas.
So, Jim, what are we better off doing? Are we better off getting up at 2 in the morning and going to that store, or should we sit in our pajamas and do some online shopping? Where's the better deal?
One of the things that we see with doorbuster specials, and those are the special deals that you see probably at the lowest prices of the year, they typically are in limited quantities and they're for short durations, short periods of time. And so what it means is that most people aren't really able to get them. They're designed to get you into the store with the hope that the retailer is then going to sell you a bunch of other things that they'll make more money on and probably that you don't need. But what's happened is that it's such a competitive environment that we've seen online-only retailers, people like Amazon's, start to do reactive deals where they look and they look at all the sites that we're seeing now and all the deals that we're seeing, and they're starting to match them online. So there are some deals you can only get in stores, but increasingly a lot of them are being repeated online.
Jim, you have a three-pronged plan of advice, a plan of attack for the Black Friday shopping so that everybody can enjoy it in a relatively stress-free manner. And your first tip, be prepared.
Yeah, it really pays to do a little bit of homework. So, there's a wealth of information now online that you can look at to see, what the best deals are, to see whether or not it's driving across town to go to a different retailer or those same deals are being repeated by someone closer to you. And so really being armed with a lot of information is the first step.
Now, you say shop online first. Can you go a few days in advance? Obviously it's all for not now, but could you have gone and planned? Do places kind of reveal what they're going to do for Black Friday first, or do you have to wait till that day?
Yeah, typically what we're seeing, there are a lot of Black Friday websites now that get leaked ads, and so these are the leaked Sunday circulars that come out. Usually you used to have to wait till Sunday. Now usually they're out a week ahead of time. And also the retailers themselves sometimes, leak ads or just release them so that you can do a lot of comparison shopping before you get into the store. But certainly by the time you hit Thanksgiving and Black Friday, all of the ads are revealed. And as I said, the one thing that you do have to check, though, is online, because there are a lot of, Amazon has these lightning specials that are, 5 minutes. They only last for 5 minutes or so. They refresh them every 10 minutes. And so you actually have to do a lot of work to make sure that you get the best deal.
And the last thing you can do, if you have a smartphone, like most all of us do these days, get some apps, because there's so many apps out there that can really help you through this time.
Yeah, technology has really helped us. So in addition to the internet, there are these apps that you can download onto a mobile device, your cell phone, and take them into the store. So we've seen things like Shopkick or ShopSavvy, Red Laser that let you do comparison shopping. Some of them have built-in barcode scanners or QR code scanners that let you get special deals. Some of the retailers now also offer their own apps, and they let you go into a competitor's store, scan an item, and then find out whether or not they're selling it cheaper or not.
Hey, Jim, these are great tips. Thanks so much for them, because seeing as I'm in the studio right now, I'm behind, so I got to get up and get out and do some Black Friday shopping myself. And you can find even more tips on Black Friday on our website, mymassappeal.com.